I waste 10 years learning these lessons the hard way. Don't make my mistakes.
They say pain is the best teacher, but it's also the most expensive one. While everyone else was following the crowd, you chose a different path, the Sigma path. But here's what nobody tells you. Being a lone wolf comes with a price tag that's paid in missed opportunities, broken relationships, and years of your life you'll never get back. I'm about to share 8 brutal truths that took me over a decade to learn. Each one cost me friendships, potential partnerships, and countless sleepless nights. But you're gonna learn them in the next few minutes. By the end of this video, you'll have a roadmap that could save you years of struggle. Let's dive in. Lesson number 1. Independence isn't the same as isolation. Here's the painful truth I learned at 28. I had built walls so high that nobody could hurt me. But those same walls kept out everyone who could help me. You see, as Sigma males, we pride ourselves on self-reliance. We don't need anyone, right? Wrong. Dead wrong. I spent years turning down collaboration opportunities, rejecting help from mentors, and pushing away people who genuinely wanted to see me succeed. Why? Because I confused independence with isolation. The reality? The most successful people in the world aren't lone wolves. They're strategic pack leaders who know when to operate solo and when to leverage relationships. Independence means you can stand alone. Isolation means you're choosing to fail alone. Here's what I wish I knew. Build your network before you need it. Accept help strategically. Your strength isn't diminished by having allies, it's multiplied by them. Lesson number 2. Silence isn't always power. At 25, I lost a business deal worth 6 figures because I stayed silent when I should have spoken up. I thought my work would speak for itself. It didn't. We're taught that Sigma males operate in the shadows, letting results do the talking. But here's the brutal lesson. In a world full of noise, silence is often interpreted as absence. Your competitor who's half as talented but twice as vocal will get the promotion, the client, the opportunity, while you're busy being mysteriously quiet. I missed out on 3 major partnerships because I didn't communicate my value, a leadership position I was perfect for because someone else campaigned for it, and countless opportunities because people simply forgot I existed. Strategic communication isn't bragging, it's survival. You don't have to become a loudmouth, but you need to make your presence felt. Document your wins, share your insights, let people know you exist. Lesson number 3. Your ego is your biggest enemy. This one destroyed a 5-year friendship and a business partnership worth over $200,000. Sigma males have this quiet confidence, right? But here's where it gets dangerous. That confidence can morph into arrogance so subtle you don't even see it happening. You start believing you're always the smartest person in the room. You stop listening. You dismiss feedback because they just don't understand your vision. I was 29 when my business partner walked away. His words still haunt me. Working with you is like talking to a wall that thinks it's a genius. The truth? Your ego will cost you more than any external enemy ever could. It'll blind you to your weaknesses, alienate your allies, and trap you in a prison of your own making. Check your ego daily. Ask yourself, am I refusing this feedback because it's wrong or because it hurts my pride? The answer will save you years of pain. Lesson number 4. Not everyone is your enemy. I operated for years under one toxic assumption. Everyone has an agenda. Everyone wants something from me. Trust no one. This hypervigilance cost me genuine friendships, romantic relationships, and countless moments of authentic human connection. I was so busy protecting myself from potential betrayal that I betrayed myself out of a normal life. Here's the hard truth. Yes, some people will disappoint you. Yes,
Yes,
trust should be earned.
trust should
But
be
treating
earned.
everyone like a potential threat is a form of self-sabotage
Treating everyone
that'll
like
leave you
an
bitter,
enemy
alone,
isn't
and wondering
strength.
why success
Healing
feels
isn't
so
linear,
empty.
my friend.
I learned this at 32 when
patient
I
with
finally
yourself.
let my guard down with a mentor.
The fact that
He
you're
didn't betray
here
me.
shows
He
me
didn't use
everything
me.
I need
He
to know.
genuinely wanted to help. And that relationship changed everything. Discernment is wisdom. Paranoia is poison. Learn the difference. Lesson number 5. Emotions aren't weakness. This lesson almost cost me the woman who's now my wife. Sigma males are taught to be stoic, controlled, emotionally disciplined. But somewhere along the line, I confused emotional control with emotional suppression. I became a robot. Efficient? Yes. Successful?
Yes.
Sure. Human? Barely.
Successful, sure.
At 30, I sat across from someone I deeply cared about, and she said, I don't know who you are. You don't let me in. You don't feel anything. She was wrong. I felt everything. I just didn't know how to express it without feeling weak. Here's what changed my life.
Who's wrong?
Emotional intelligence isn't about suppressing
felt
feelings, it's about
everything.
understanding and channeling
I
them.
just didn't know
The
how
strongest
to
men I
express
know
it without
aren't
feeling
emotionless,
weak.
they're emotionally literate. They know what they feel and why, and they use that awareness as fuel. Vulnerability in the right contexts isn't weakness, it's courage. It's what separates robots from leaders. Lesson number 6. Timing matters more than perfection. I launched my first business 3 years late because I was waiting for perfect conditions. Sigma males are natural perfectionists. We analyze, strategize, and prepare until everything is flawless. But here's the expensive lesson. While you're perfecting your plan, someone with a mediocre idea and great timing is already winning. I missed the cryptocurrency boom because I was still researching, a real estate opportunity because my business plan wasn't complete, and 3 years of market presence because I was waiting for the right moment. The right moment is a myth. Perfect conditions don't exist. Done is better than perfect, and early execution beats perfect planning. Launch at 80%. Adjust as you go. The market will teach you more in 1 month than analysis will teach you in 1 year. Lesson number 7. Your health isn't negotiable. At 31, I ended up in the emergency room with stress-induced health issues that should have been red flags months earlier. We grind, we hustle, we sacrifice. Sleep is for the weak, right? Meals are optional. The gym can wait until after this project. We'll rest when we're dead. Here's the brutal reality. I spent 5 years building a business while destroying my body. And when my health finally collapsed, I lost 6 months of productivity, thousands in medical bills, and nearly lost everything I'd built. Your body isn't a machine you can run into the ground and replace. It's the only vehicle you have for this journey. When it breaks, everything stops. Protect your sleep like it's sacred. Fuel your body properly. Move daily. These aren't luxuries. They're non-negotiables for sustainable success. The irony? I achieved more in the 2 years after I prioritized my health than in the 5 years I spent destroying it. Lesson number 8. Success without purpose is just expensive emptiness. This is the lesson that nearly broke me at 33. I achieved everything I said I wanted: financial freedom, independence, respect in my field. I was living the Sigma dream, autonomous, successful, self-made. And I was absolutely miserable. I had climbed the mountain only to realize I'd climbed the wrong one. Here's what nobody tells you. Achievement without purpose is a beautiful prison. You can have all the freedom in the world and still feel trapped. You can be successful and still wake up asking, is this it? I spent 2 years in therapy unpacking this reality. What I discovered changed everything. Success isn't about what you achieve, it's about who you become and what you contribute. Ask yourself now, not later, what's this all for? What impact do you want to make? What legacy do you want to leave? Because trust me, money and independence feel hollow when they're not connected to something bigger than yourself. Conclusion. These 8 lessons cost me over a decade of trial and error, thousands of dollars in mistakes, and more pain than I care to remember. But they transformed me from a lone wolf trying to prove something into a strategic thinker building something meaningful. You don't have to learn these the hard way. You don't have to waste years making the mistakes I made. Take these lessons, internalize them, and use them as shortcuts to the life you're trying to build. Being a Sigma male isn't about suffering in silence or conquering the world alone. It's about having the wisdom to know when to stand alone and when to stand with others. It's about building something that matters while becoming someone you're proud of. The path is still yours to walk, but now you have a map. If this video saved you even 1 year of struggle, hit that subscribe button. Drop a comment telling me which lesson hit hardest. And remember, the Sigma path isn't easy, but it's worth it when you walk it with wisdom.